Hello, my name is Dave Dutro with Trail Maniacs. What I've got here for you today is going to be 5 exercises for runners, part 4. This one's a little bit more advanced. We start adding some plyometrics so we can really start working on some leg strength when you come to some major obstacles during your runs. Okay, so first 2 exercises are both core work, just your basic prone bridge. With your prone bridge, I'm going to recommend that you hold it for a minute. You might want to use the stopwatch on your phone or maybe just the second hand on your watch to keep an eye on it. Again, for time, we're only going to do just a short portion of each exercise just to demonstrate for you. Next ab exercise is going to be your side bridge. Notice how my elbow is directly up underneath my shoulder. You don't want to look like that. And make sure that hip's nice and tall. Body is nice and straight like this. We don't want to be rounding your body over like this. Make sure your shoulders are stacked upon one another. And of course you do that for both sides. Next exercise, I call these power-ups. Starting on one leg, other leg is down on the ground, opposite hand is up. Driving up, come down nice and under control. With this exercise, I recommend that you use either a 12-inch or an 18-inch step. Just for demonstration purposes, this is all I happen to have here. Plus, I don't really want to be hitting my head up on the ceiling. So, here's a frontal view for you. Nice and tall with that jump. Okay. Next exercise that I have for you is going to be a single leg step down. So I want you to imagine a squat. I'm going to show you a side profile here in a minute. Of course, with a squat, we don't want your knees to go over your toes, so we don't want them to bend way forward. You're going to be doing this as a single leg. I do want your toes to be hanging off the edge of the step. Nice and tall with your posture. I do want you to bend over at your waist. Stick your bottom out back behind you. Touch your opposite leg gently on the ground. Then come all the way back up straight and engage that glute when you come back up. Here's a side profile. Notice how my bottom reaches way back behind me. And we'll just show you the other leg as well. This leg I'm not quite as strong with. Good. Okay. Last exercise, and you don't have to do these in any particular order, would be what we call a depth jump. So again, with the depth jump, I would recommend that you use the taller box, like a 12 or an 18-inch box. Just backing up here a little bit. The single leg step downs, only use a box about 6 inches tall to start off with, maybe 4 inches if you're a little bit weaker. So back to the depth jumps. It's a matter of jumping. Nice soft landing, you land in that squat position. You want to think about not being able to hear your feet land. One other thing you want to think about when you're doing the depth jumps is you don't want your knees to cave in. And I'm kind of directing that towards the women that watch this video. Make sure your knees stay in line with your hips and your toes and don't let them come in. Okay, so that's 5 exercises for runners, part 4. If you have any questions, you can reach me at davedutro@gmail.com. Thank you.